First off, your beef isn't with Paul. It's with me. Everybody knows what you did to me in the back. Everybody knows what kind of men you guys are. Your problem's with me, not with Paul. You leave that out.
We're getting ready to open the show now. You put the microphone down. Michael will be here in just a little bit.
I don't think Michael...
Get out of here. Don't start the show off.
No, Michael St. John ain't going to be here.
Well, what? You're talking about something you don't know anything about. Michael will be here, and I talked to him last night, so out.
So you want me to leave, right? Is that what you're saying?
You got that right.
Well, I'm going to tell you what.
You're going to be wrestling a little later.
Let me tell you, young lady, I don't need y'all. Y'all need me because you two together are the most horrible broadcast team in the history of television, and I will leave right now.
Fine,
but I'm going to tell, let me tell everybody here, it's not the last you've seen of me today. So you take your little broadcast career, take little Bimbo here with you.
Get out of here. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. That shows you the kind of manners we've been problem. Hello again, everybody. Lance Russell along with Stacy out here. You believe it, this guy? Man, I'm telling you what. All he is, he wants to get out here. You turn a camera on, and he's going to set up shop and make a living just sitting right here and getting his face in front of the camera. We have a lot of interesting things for you today on camera. One of the things, I do want to say this. I am looking forward to your brand new segment that's starting today, right, Stacy? Yes.
Can we great?
Yes, you're going to have golden moments of, oh, that's right, yeah.
Don't tell yet.
Huh?
Tell yet.
Well, I can tell them a little bit about what it's going to be about, can't I? Okay. Golden moments of wrestling. And this is going to be wrestling the way it used to be. And Stacy's going to be conducting a little forum every week, give you a chance to see some of the clips that most of you have written in and said, boy, we sure love that kind of stuff. They're looking forward to seeing all of it, too. We've got plenty of wrestling action lined up for you today. We hope maybe that you're going to be paying attention as we will be bringing to you Too Sexy Brian Christopher. Blythe Flanagan will be in action out here. The King, Jerry Lawler, lots of other folks. And can I tell you for a fact, a big one today. Hey, it's rating time, and we always have a big one. What do you say we take time out? We'll be back in just a moment.
Tonight, at an early time, a pretender, a hitman. People will die. To save a life, how far can he go? All new Pretender, NBC tonight. Then, the motion picture blockbuster becomes a special NBC movie event.
I've come to answer your prayers.
Do not doubt! You are a killer! No! Tom Cruise, Brad Pitt, Antonio Banderas, and Christian Slater. Interview with the Vampire tonight on the NBC Saturday Night Movie.
No one has a more sophisticated communication system than we do, where you can use your phone, fax, and computer in ways you never could before. Unless, of course, someone else is always on the line. Well, now is the time to order another phone line from Bell South, because we're giving you a $40 credit off your bill. Call now.
Hi, Dad.
Or as soon as you can.
Holla.
Bell South. It's all here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The season is here. Braves baseball excitement is coming at you, and Fox Sports South has it. The heavy hitters, the monsters on the mound, the World Series contenders. 25 live games only on Fox Sports South. Major league action like never before. Home teams, Fox attitude.
Get cable installed by May 21st and you're entered to win a trip to see the Atlanta Braves in June.
A leaky roof can be your worst nightmare, ruining your home's interior and appearance. But a roofing system from Owens Corning can fix the problem for good. Our long-lasting fiberglass shingles, underlayment, and ventilation products work together, so you won't have anything to lose sleep over. After all, there's a system to these things. Owens Corning. Call 1-800-GET-PINK for our free roof troubleshooting kit.
We are back on the USWA, ready to go with your opening bout of the day, scheduled before one fall with a 10-minute time limit. Introducing first, already in the ring, from parts unknown, 240 pounds, here is David Haskins. His opponent, soon to be making his way to the ring area, weighing 245 pounds, here is Mr. Wrestling. One fall, 10 minutes in time, the referee is Downtown Bruno.
Okay, there's the introduction, the bell, and we're off and running with our opening bout today. We've got David Haskins going against Mr. Wrestling. This obviously is not the original Mr. Wrestling, but we'll be interested in what are you doing?
I want to know why this man is wearing a mask. Why is he wearing a mask?
What business is it of yours? You're out here with a guy with a mask.
My man wears a mask for personal political reasons. Not to be a fool out there. Is he trying to mock us? Because if he's trying to mock us, I can tell you now, we will beat the hell out of him.
I don't know what he has got the mask on for. I don't have anything to do with it. Well, you wait and talk to him about it after it's over. Don't be up here trying to interfere with a match that's going on. David Haskins with Mr. Wrestling's arm takes it underneath. Over. And David going again. The Commandant out here.
That man is an idiot. He's making a mockery of my man.
You got your man out here in a mask and you're complaining about somebody else wearing a mask.
It's for political reasons, not some idiot fool play that he's making here. Is he so ugly?
Yeah, well, that may be. I don't know what his reason is. I don't really care.
I want that mask off now.
I want to see the wrestling match. I don't want to stand out here and argue about why a man's wearing a mask. It's not the first mask we've ever seen, and it won't be the last.
Is this guy the guy that wear a mask?
Evidently.
I want to know his reasons for wearing that mask.
Well, you take that up with him after it's over with and leave us alone right now.
Why do you have to wait till it's over with? I want to know now, right now.
Mr. Wrestling with the arm, bars it up hard, leans down on the shoulder as David Haskins in the center of the ring.
I will not be ignored. I want some respect here.
I'm telling you, we got a job to do out here, and that is talking about this match. It's Haskins picks him up in the air, and you're out here arguing about a stupid thing as whether he's wearing a mask and your man has got a mask
Don't
right.
tell me it's stupid. It's a very serious reason that this man wears this mask.
Well, I'll tell you it's serious.
Like a fool.
Drops down with the knee right on the arm at David Haskins as Mr. Wrestling face down on the mat. Our opening bout, we've got plenty of it today. Brian Christopher, as we said earlier, you'll be seeing Stephen Dunn and Paul Diamond in action, as that will be an opportunity to see a very good tag team. The King, Barry Lawler, will be out there. With the arm, Haskins goes over and down as Mr. Wrestling. Shoulder goes into Haskins, and down he goes. And as he comes out of it, a hip toss. And here goes Tank. Get him back away from that ring. He's got no business up on the ring. Tank, this big 400-pounder, jumps up on the edge of the ring. Oh, who in the world knows to fix something like that? It seems like the day we're out here. We got Dirty Dutch Mantel who interrupted the show before we ever got it started. And then we got the Tank and the Commandant out here arguing with Mr. Wrestling. What is this? Referee Downtown Bruno is stopping the match. He's declaring this a no contest, as he obviously doesn't have control over it. And Haskins and Mr. Wrestling are saying, what in the world?
I will tell you that I will have that man's mask. Before much time has gone by, you, my man, and your mask are history. Do not mock my man. He has his mask for political reasons, not to play the fool. Do you understand?
Don't stand out here interrupting the thing. You've already messed up one match in
I
there.
don't care.
And the referee, is the match stopped, or is it? Downtown Bruno stopped it. Maybe is the match over with, or what? Now that they're out of here, can we get a little action going? And it is a no contest. What an unfortunate beginning, and we're We promise you we got enough great stuff coming up. We're going to be back to it in just one moment.
Gertie, I've been down here at Royal Furniture doing these May markdowns all day long. I'm exhaustionized, and they just told me there's 10 more trucks on the way. Why, Gert, they got a sofa a lot better than what you're renting, and it's only $2.99. And they got a 3-piece living room set for just $4.99, and they got a 12-piece contemporary home package with a sofa and a love seat and the tables and the chair. You get it all for just $9.99 at Royal during the May markdowns. These big markdowns in May at Royal, will you call everybody? My nickel run out.
When I was a kid, I made myself a promise. If I ever made it, I'd give something back. So when I got into the NBA, I decided to organize charity events for underprivileged kids. And Bell South helped me do it. They set me up with a memory call and another phone line for my computer and my fax. I tell kids, you can be anything if you believe in yourself. Unless you're 5'3" and you want to play pro basketball. You have to be crazy to believe that.
Bell South. It's all here.
Dennis Hall's Auto Salvage, home of 1 million parts. Call or come by 3100 Gill Road and see Dennis Hall's large inventory of both domestic and foreign parts. Bumper-to-bumper body parts, used and rebuilt engines and transmissions. They also specialize in both new and used glass replacement for all makes and models of cars and trucks. For steering column and theft repair, Dennis Hall's guaranteed the lowest prices in Memphis.
Hi, I'm Dennis Hall. For the best prices in town, come on down.
Well, I needed help right away, and I remember seeing a commercial about Gaddy, Keltner, Bienvenu, and Montesi, so I gave him a call.
Car accident? Make one call, that's all, and we'll take care of everything.
I thought I was going to be just another client, but at Gaddy, Keltner, Bienvenu, and Montesi, they really made me feel like they were concerned about me.
Call 526-2126 now. It could be the best call you can make.
I was very surprised at my settlement, and I was very pleased with my settlement.
Car accident? Call Gaddy, Keltner, Bienvenu, and Montesi. Make one call, that's all.
We are back on USWA Championship Wrestling. Want to take a look at the USWA on tour. We are going to be all over the place, like starting this Wednesday night, Lady Luck Casino, right there in West Helena, Arkansas, at the Lady Luck Casino's Pavilion. Starting this Wednesday, we're going to be there every Wednesday night, beginning this Wednesday at 8 p.m. All the top stars the USWA signed. This card, Wednesday night, West Helena, Arkansas, at the Lady Luck Casino. Moving along from there, we are going to be in Tuckerman, Arkansas, Thursday night, May 8th. Too Sexy Brian Christopher, the Superstar Bill Lindy, the big powerhouse from Germany, Baracus, the Spellbinder. Save $1 on advance tickets at the Bank of Tuckerman and Carmart. That's Thursday, May 8th, Tuckerman, Arkansas. The following night, we head to Caruthersville, Missouri. Friday night, May the 9th, 7:30 p.m. when we return to the Casino Astar with a big 14-man battle royal, including all of the top stars of the USWA. Friday night, May the 9th, 7:30 p.m. in Caruthersville. Moving along from there, we are going to be the Collision in Collierville. Friday night, May 16th, 7:30 p.m. at the Collierville High School. The first ever stop on the citywide tour. It's the USWA citywide tour and the Collision in Collierville. Friday night, May 16th, 7:30 p.m. at the Collierville High School. Then, Saturday night, May the 17th, we're going to be in Parsons, Tennessee at the Riverside High. 7:30 p.m., the King Jerry Lawler, King Reginald, Queenie, the Birdman, Coco Beware, King Mabel, and a whole lot more, all signed for Parsons, Tennessee, Saturday night, May 17th at 7:30 p.m. It's the USWA on tour. Right now, I want to swing over to Lance Russell. He's got some more details about the big show in Collierville.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, Tony. We're standing here with Kevin Christian. And Kevin, we have alluded to, and we've tried to get the chance to talk about it for the past 2 weeks, and we haven't really gotten to it. The citywide tour is a brand new idea, and I'm interested in letting the folks know a little bit about what's coming up, Kevin.
Well, thanks a lot, Lance. I'm sure, as you know, that we get people, a lot of our fans come to us all the time, and they say for some reason or another, it's difficult for them to get to the matches. Either they have transportation problems, or for some reason they can't get off from work in time and different stuff. And like I said, I'm sure you know this, and I hear it all the time as people say, hey, it would be so much easier if you guys could actually come out to where we are. So that's what we're doing from now on with the citywide tour. If you can't come to us, then we're coming to you. And on Friday night, May 16th, in Carterville, Tennessee, at the Carterville High School, it's going to be the first ever citywide tour, and I think it's going to be great, Lance. We got a lot of good stuff going on over there. This is going to be a big benefit for the Carville High School's wrestling team. I thought you was about to say something. What was that?
Well, all I was going to say is we have talked about the bus that's involved in all of that. Let's clarify that, because I really haven't explained it to the folks yet.
USWA Express, what this is for $15, we're offering a package deal where all of our wrestling fans, the ones who live a little too far out from Carville, what this is this is a package deal where they get round-trip transportation to and from the event. Actually, they're going to meet right over here at 6 p.m. at the Ike's grocery store right here at the corner of Union and Cooper. It's going to pick everybody up, take them to the Carville event, bring them back. The $50 includes your round-trip transportation. It includes your admission to the event. It includes a souvenir program and a free cup of frozen yogurt that's going to be courtesy of our good friends over at Blimpie's.
All right, and they're going to pick them up at Young and Cooper. Is that where the bus is going to be?
At Cooper and Young. And one thing that also...
So what they do is make arrangements to get there. The bus does the rest, and you've got it all. Tell us a little bit about the bus, too.
A little bit about the bus is one good thing I'm sure a lot of the fans are going to enjoy is that Too Sexy Brian Christopher himself is going to be riding on the bus. And I think here he comes right here to give some more information about that. The Brian Christopher is going to be riding on the bus, and this is going to be great. We got a lot of special things to be giving away. Our good friends at Circuit City, they're donating a big TV we're going to give away. Our good friends at Traffic Jams are donating a $200 car stereo system we're going to be giving away. And I mean, it's going to be great. And Brian, like we were telling everybody, you're going to be riding on the USWA Express with us.
Hey. First of all, I'm going to change the name officially. It's no longer the USWA Express. It's going to be the Too Sexy Express, baby. Because I'll be right up there. Maybe I'll be behind the wheel, who knows? But I'll tell you what, everybody that's on that bus, it's going to be a special ride because I'm going to give away to some lucky person one of my very own personal jackets right here. I believe I wore this jacket.
Whoa.
I wore this jacket one time when I beat the snot out of Jeff Jarrett. So this is special, and I'm going to give this away for free. And Kevin, to promote this big show, I'm going to be right out there in Collierville today, right after the TV show, 1 o'clock. I'm going to be there signing autographs at Fair on the Square. Fair on the Square. It's a big event out there in Collierville, and it's even bigger because live and in living color, Too Sexy's going to be there. I'll be taking pictures. I'll be giving away free wrestling tickets. So make it a point to be out there because I want to see everybody in Collierville because I know you want to see me, baby.
Too hard to hold. Too sexy, Brian Christopher.
Great. Friday night, May 16th, the first stop ever on USWA's citywide tour. Like I said, our great friends out in Carville High School. Jeff Jones, he's the coach of the amateur wrestling team, which all the proceeds are going to benefit those guys. One of the special added matches we're going to have on this card is Carville's own Gregory Emerson. He's going to be getting an amateur wrestling match against Logan Kuhn of Houston High School, so it's going to be great. Why don't we get out of here?
Whoa, what a day that's going to be. I'm telling you, Citywide Express, I love that whole thing, all for $15.
Now, I can drive a bus. What about me? Can I drive the bus? Can I ride on the bus?
Well, you can ride on the bus. Like I said, it's only $15, so if you give me $15, you're welcome to ride on the bus. No problem at all.
You know what, Lance? I started my career riding on the bus. I used to catch a Greyhound every Monday and ride all the way down to Birmingham, Alabama, just to wrestle on Monday nights. So I guess I could end it up riding back on the bus again.
You won't have quite as far to ride either if you get on that
I'll
one.
be there on the bus.
Okay, great.
All right. Listen, I just want to come out here for just a second because Brian Christopher has already run his mouth for so long, and of course that kid's a little long-winded too. But I just wanted to mention briefly that we got a big upcoming match next Friday night, Casino Aztar up in Caruthersville, and I'm going to have to put the unified title on the line. I just found out about this against none other than the loose cannon from the World Wrestling Federation, Brian Pillman.
Whoa!
He'll be right there at the Casino Aztar. It's Friday, May the 9th. I brought, or they brought, I guess, a little clip of Brian Pillman, just if we can see it here just for a second. Do we have that?
See.
Very, very deeply religious. Well, we're just going to see exactly how religious he is because I think that right after that, Stone Cold Steve Austin told him that he better give his soul to the Lord because his rear end belongs to him. Well, if there's any rear end left, when he gets up to Casino Aztar, I'm going to see if I can take what's left of it because no way is he going to take this back to the World Wrestling Federation.
And when is that match taking place, sir?
Friday, May the 9th. They have a pavilion up there at Casino Aztar. What's great is, you know, I think there may be a little ulterior motive to this. Last time we were up there, a lot of parents brought their kids to the wrestling, and I think they wound up going out and maybe playing a few slot machines while the kids were at wrestling. But it's a great event. They have a beautiful pavilion right there beside the riverboat, and it's right on the river in Caruthersville, Missouri.
a short ride from Memphis, as a matter of fact, so we want to see everybody up there. And, of course, every Wednesday night right now, we're going to be right back down at Lady Luck, and I got a big one coming up at Lady Luck this Wednesday night, too, so I'm looking forward to that.
We'll be talking more about that. Thank you for coming out and telling us about that the 9th. That'll be something. The King and Brian Pillman at Astar. And don't forget that citywide tour. That is going to be quite an event. We'll take time out, be back. We've got some wrestling coming up in the ring in just a moment.
Is it home improvement time at your place? If so, let Carlo Construction add real value to your home with a beautiful new sunroom, or a comfortable screened-in porch, or maybe a practical patio cover. Don't pay department store prices for the same quality materials. Call this number now for a free, no-obligation home improvement estimate. And with 100% bank rate financing and no money down, now's the time to call Carlo Construction.
At Carlo, we're improving Memphis, one home at a time.
Are you hungry? Yeah. How about something different?
I hear they have pitas at Wendy's.
I'm hungry. Yeah, me too. Let's go to Wendy's and try the pitas.
In case you haven't heard, Wendy's has fresh stuffed pitas, like our Garden Ranch chicken with big tender chunks, chicken Caesar with shredded Parmesan, classic Greek with feta cheese, and our delicious veggies.
Where should we eat? I don't know.
They have pitas at Wendy's.
Thanks, Dave.
It's everything you love, stuffed in a big, warm, soft pita.
We're selling lots of pitas, Dave.
Word gets around.
Come on in and try one today.
Cab forward design means these Dodge cars offer you more. More in terms of room, comfort, and stability. Now we've designed a way to give you something less. Less in the way of monthly payments when you select our lowest interest rates ever for 60 months on Neon, Stratus, and Intrepid ES. Or get up to $1,500 cash back. Announcing the National Dodge Sale. It's never been easier to get into the cars that change everything. See the friendly Dodge dealer near you.
It's the main event in furniture savings. Fleming's Champion of Sales gives you your choice of 2 great bedrooms for just $4.99. With no interest, no payment for 12 months. You're the gold medal winner at Fleming's Champion of Sales.
Sunday, it's an all-new Third Rock. A full hour of Third Rock. Ha! Sally's getting ready for her big ballet premiere. Isn't she cute?
Look at me, damn it, I'm your little princess!
And Harry's working for Dick.
You filed my midterms? No. But I did pre-lick all your stamps.
Boy, is Dick happy. Yeah. All new NBC Sunday.
Don't let any star tell you they don't love being a star. You go to a restaurant, you get the best table. You go to a hotel, you get extra mints. Why, even Bell South treats me special. They gave me this new deal called Complete Choice. I get caller ID, call waiting, and tons of other features with my local phone service for one flat fee. Of course, my daughter says they do that for everybody, but what does she know? She's a star, too.
Bell South. It's all here.
People have asked us, what makes a great steak sandwich? Well, it all starts right here, in America's heartland, where everyone knows it's all in how you slice the beef. Thin, real thin. Hardee's new tender steak sandwiches, sliced thin to be tender and juicy. There's the Philly steak, the deluxe, and even a steak and egg breakfast sandwich. Hardee's tender steak sandwiches. What will they think of next?
This portion of USWA Championship Wrestling is brought to you by Bill Blake Auto Insurance.
Yeah, okay. What is somebody just delivered this?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to the ring here in just a moment. We've got too sexy Brian Christopher coming up in the ring. And this is for, can we get Brian out here? This was delivered to the station and said it was important and it was for you. And it says you are invited. Huh?
I'm invited to what?
I don't know. It's the... What?
To join the Gentlemen's Club.
Gentlemen's Club.
It's not signed. Who sent this, Lance?
I don't know. It's no joke.
What is the gentleman's club?
It was given to her, and they brought it. I do not know. I thought maybe it was something that you knew about.
Who sent it to? Who'd you get it from?
Just a messenger.
Well, I'm invited to join the gentleman's club, and it's not signed by anybody, so I don't know what that means, Lance.
I don't know what it means either. I do know this. We're looking forward to seeing you in action.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'll put that on hold.
Okay.
I'll put that on hold. I know everybody wants to see me, but the person I want to see is Bloody Ox Brody. That's right. I heard him say it out here because I hate somebody that attacks people from behind. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And that's what he's done to me each and every time I've been in a wrestling ring. He's come up from behind and put that chain around my neck and then jerked me down and I don't know what he's trying to do. If he's trying to break my neck in my career or what it is. But I tell you what, Bloody Ox Brody, we got ourselves a chain match coming up. A chain match coming up in the very near future, and that's where we're going to be chained around the wrist, man to man, and there's no way you can jump me from behind then. And I'll tell you what, when you think of Brian Christopher, what do you think of, Lance?
I think of change.
You think of change, baby. You think of a super kick and then a chain.
Yep.
And I love them both. And there'll be nothing to put a bigger smile on my face than to super kick you, knock all them teeth down your throat, and then split your head wide open with that chain. And I tell you what, I got something that you'll never have, Bloody Ox Brody. Not only this belt right here, but I got these fans over here. And I got all them fans at home. And the support of those fans are stronger than any chain that you might bring down to the ring. So you get ready, because I plan on putting a hurting on you, my friend.
I don't think you'll find Bloody Ox Brody in the Gentleman's Club, Brian. Let's go to the ring. Okay, Tony.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 10-minute time limit. Introducing first, wrestling out of Memphis, Tennessee, weighing 225 pounds, too sexy, Brian Christopher. His opponent, approaching the ring area, wrestling out of Cateville, Tennessee, weighing 285 pounds, Big McNasty. One fall, 10 minutes in time.
Okay, there's the introduction. Quite a pairing. Big McNasty going against Brian Christopher. I tell you, Stacy, when this guy comes out, we call him Keith Roberson. No, that's not right. I'm looking. How about the bell? Referee Bill Rush says ring the bell. So we call him that. No, he said no, it's Robertson. No, it's not. It's Big McNasty, whatever. We never get his name right.
His name changes every month. So whatever we call him, he's going to tell us it's
always got to be wrong, I'll say that. Brian Christopher grabs that arm, turns it over, and he's ready to go. Whatever the name is, it's a big one.
Yeah.
Because he is a large son of a gun. Brian runs it into a hammer. But it's reversed on Christopher. Nice cross. Did you see that move? That's the thing that makes this kid so good. He is such a great natural athlete. He has worked hard in the gym to develop what he has. And, brother, he can move. Moves straight underneath him. You see how he crotched him, fireman's carry throw, over and down and then into an arm bar as Brian Christopher going against Big McNasty. But not for long. It's a big guy with a standing side headlock on Christopher. Referee Bill Rush looking to be sure that he's not around the throat, and he appears to be on the side, the jawbone, not across the throat. Christopher shakes him over the top. Look at that leapfrog. And again, Willie gets up there. The nice hip dog. Look at that drop kick. He was level with his head. Again, Stacy. Whoa. Put him out on the floor.
I think he's had enough.
Out on the floor, and referee Bill Rush trying to keep Christopher right out the top, over the top rope, and right down on top of Big McNasty. Rolls him back in the ring. And Brian is right after him, putting life and limb in danger to get an advantage, and he's got it.
Fans want a super kick.
The minute he starts wrestling, you start hearing the fans say, we want a super kick right from the opening goal. That isn't it. You got to set the guy up and get him ready, and McNasty doesn't look set right now. He is pounding away on Christopher. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Stepped down on his head and fell over backwards. He's up and at it. With that neck breaker, he turns him over. Fine, Christopher, a very intense young man. Ripped with the right hand. Another one. McNasty exchanging with him. Just missed the right of his own. That running clothesline puts him down on the middle of the deck. And there it is, the super kick. And down goes McNasty while Brian Christopher goes up, climbs the ladder, top rope, middle of the ring. I'm being sat right down, smack on his face, 1, 2, 3, and that's it. Christopher comes through with an impressive win over a big, rugged guy. Uh-oh, from behind. Look at that, Brian! From behind, Ox Brody brings that logging chain in here, nails Christopher in the back, throws him up in the ring, and Brian caught from behind and jerked right off his feet. Stephen Dunn, Paul Diamond. We're going to see them in action today. They come in and run Ox Brody out of the ring after jumping Brian Christopher.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you something, Brian Christopher. I may come out here and scream and shout, but I come from the old school, and you've just had a taste of the chain match that's coming up very, very soon, boy.
Yeah, I know you're kind. You notice you got him from behind with that chain. Brian Christopher being helped out with Stephen Dunn and Paul Diamond. Thank them for coming in. We're going to take time out, and we'll be back in just one moment.
Officially, but it is at Sonic. We're bringing back all of our summer favorites, fun drinks and desserts, guaranteed to make you smile. Just look at our dessert menu. It's totally fun.
Right now at Sonic, our single topping sundaes are just 99 cents.
I think it's going to be a great summer. Let the fun begin.
When I was a kid, I made myself a promise. If I ever made it, I'd give something back. So when I got into the NBA, I decided to organize charity events for underprivileged kids. And Bell South helped me do it. They set me up with a memory card and another phone line for my computer and my fax. I tell kids, you can be anything if you believe in yourself. Unless you're 5'3" and you want to play pro basketball, you have to be crazy to believe that.
Bell South, it's all here.
A leaky roof can be your worst nightmare, ruining your home's interior and appearance. But a roofing system from Owens Corning can fix the problem for good. Our long-lasting fiberglass shingles, underlayment, and ventilation products work together, so you won't have anything to lose sleep over. After all, there's a system to these things. Owens Corning. Call 1-800-GET-PINK for our free roof troubleshooting kit.
At times like these, it pays to look good. At S&K's Double Value Savings event, it doesn't cost a fortune. What would you expect to pay for a handsome all-wool suit, a tuxedo, or this double-breasted suit I'm wearing? $400? At S&K, they're 2 for $300. And silk sport coats, less than $100. So for great times, great looks, and great prices, where are you going to buy your next suit?
Wrestling K.
4 Memphis area locations at Eastgate Mall, Germantown, Bartlett, and Hickory Hill. Also in Jackson, Tennessee.
We're going to get Paul Diamond and Stephen Dunn over here. That's Brian Christopher, where he got attacked by Bloody Ox Brody with that chain. He hit him, obviously, right in the head, right across the face with it, and busted him open. And Brian, who, as we have said quite often, is a very intense young man. He can really lose it all. And he wants some Brody right now, and they're doing the best thing, and that's trying to get him out of here so that they can get him in the back and get that taken care of. Okay, well, we appreciate very much coming out here. Paul Diamond, Stephen Dunn, thank you guys for coming out. Brian, boy, I mean, he really gets fired up and he wants to go. Hey, you guys pretty impressive together. I just gotta say.
Talk about fired up, man. We are fired up. You know, I was kind of calm and collected when I first came here, and I saw this, and too many of that is going on around here. People being jumped from behind, 3-on-2, 4-on-2, whatever it may be. But what we really came to talk about is a little bit of a surprise. You know, I came here to help my friend Stephen Dunn out.
Yep.
And we kind of got together. Things have been going rather well. Got a few victories under our belt, and there's no reason why we can't get the gold. What do you think?
I think so, too. You know, Truth Commission, if you're out there, we're ready for you. We're sitting right on ready. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Commandant coming out with Recon, Tank, and the Interrogator. Always got to get in the middle.
You think you are ready for us? Please.
Hey, let me hold on just a second.
Everybody saw what happened here last week. My man Paul Diamond beat your man right there in the middle. 1, 2, 3.
No denying it. That is what happened.
Yeah, but let's face facts now. That was cheating, and you know it. You know it. We know. Stephen Dunn, you have stuck your nose into our business continuously since we arrived here. Well, let me tell you now, you are done. You are finished, and we will make sure of that. As for this so-called diamond, please, man, you're not even a rhinestone. Gold dust, maybe.
And let me tell you guys something. I didn't start this war. You guys started right there in that back room. But I'll tell you something right now. We can finish it any time. We want the gold, Colonel, or whatever the heck you are. Hey, never mind finish it any time. Let's finish it right now. Let's get in the ring. Let's do it right now.
You're disgusting. You call yourself Reginald. Let's do it right now.
They want him back.
No chance. No chance. What? You want?
In the ring. Tony, we don't have time, and we're underway. We won't have an opportunity for the official introduction. Here it is. Boy, this is a match that we are tickled to death to have right here with us.
Stephen Dunn. 2-on-1. 2-on-1. We will fight terrorism with terrorism. I promise you.
Your fine wants to be talking about 2-on-1. Never have I seen you when there hadn't been 3 and 4. And you're easily ready to jump 3-on-2, 4-on-2. Paul Diamond knee lift. That's Recon. For those of you not familiar with the Truth Commission from South Africa, he's big, but the guy that's his partner up on the ring apron right now is even bigger, talking about the Interrogator. And Recon puts Stephen Dunn down on the floor as Interrogator steps over the top rope. The whip, double boot right in the mouth. And Dunn is flat on his back as the Interrogator makes the charge in with a hand around his throat. You get an idea, ref? Hey, break him up when he grabs for that throat hold. Paul Diamond in with Stephen. There's a double drop kick. And a whip. Paul rotates, and that reverse spinning leg nails the Interrogator. Look at that. Clipped him right from behind, Stacy. Put the big Interrogator on the deck. Little wishbone treatment. It's Diamond and Dunn looking very, very good.
They're fired up.
Recon Interrogator are carrying the USWA Tag Team title. The Commandant, with his 3 charges, he interchanges them. But basically, Recon and Interrogator, look at this, Stephen Dunn, a leapfrog over Paul Diamond's back onto Recon. Slams him down, and here comes Stank. That's what I meant. They're talking about 2-on-1.
That will show you once and for all exactly where we are at. If you want to cheat on us, we will fight terrorism with terrorism. Do you understand?
Yeah, I understand. What I understand is just what expected. All right. Oh, he got it. Paul Diamond coming after the Commandant. Here comes Stank and Recon. So they're numbered.
He dares to lay his hands on an officer and a gentleman. Your days are numbered. Numbered. Do you understand?
Brings all of you out here when there's only 2 of them, and you guys love a situation like that. As a disqualification will give the victory to Dunn and Diamond. We're going to take time out. We've got more, as Stacy will be coming up with wrestling the way it used to be right after this break.
Get out of here, baby.
Hey, you know the value of $1, so don't pay thousands more than you should on a new van. Come to Graceland Dodge and get the lowest prices in the Mid-South. Spring means vacation time's just around the corner. Get ready now with a new Caravan. Graceland's price, a low $231 a month. Or a full-size conversion van, vacation ready, and the lowest price in the Mid-South, just $18,622. That's only $254 a month. If you live in Tipton, Fayette, or DeSoto County, it's worth the drive. And here in Metro Memphis, we're just a few minutes from everywhere. It's Graceland Dodge.
You know, I've been in Memphis a long time. Bill Blake Insurance has too. If you have never checked out the hometown boys at Bill Blake Insurance, then you're missing a Memphis tradition. Respect, service, and good value is part of doing business at Bill Blake Insurance.
I've been doing business with Bill Blake Insurance for years. He's always there when you need him, and you only have to make 1 payment per month.
I sing the blues all over the world, but I always come home and I always see the hometown boys at Bill Blake Insurance. At Bill Blake Insurance, he's from Memphis.
Dennis Hall's Auto Salvage, home of 1 million parts. Call or come by 3100 Gill Road and see Dennis Hall's large inventory of both domestic and foreign parts. Bumper-to-bumper body parts, used and rebuilt engines and transmissions. They also specialize in both new and used glass replacement for all makes and models of cars and trucks. For steering column and theft repair, Dennis Hall's guarantees the lowest prices in Memphis.
Hi, I'm Dennis Hall. For the best prices in town, come on down.
Lens Crafters has a new lens, Durathins. Watch this. Compared to regular lenses, Durathins are lighter, they're thinner, they're 10 times more impact resistant and almost twice as scratch resistant. You won't find Durathins anywhere else. And at Lens Crafters, we can make them in about an hour. They're comfortable, they're safe, they're durable. They let me help people to see better.
Wow, much more comfortable. New Durathins, only at Lens Crafters.
Lens Crafters is now open in Wolf Chase Galleria, located at I-40 and Germantown Road.
Okay, we're back out here. Stacy and the King, and we talked a little bit earlier about something we're looking forward to, and that is a brand new segment that's going to be taking place every single week right here with our USWA Championship
Stacy's going to host
Wrestling.
it? Is that the deal?
That's the idea.
Well, now, all right, I understand. Since you've been doing the show, it's like you've traveled around to some of the towns and some of the cities that USWA wrestled in, right?
Explain, yeah, go on, Tracy. Tell them how that...
Is your name Tracy?
No.
Oh, Stacy.
Is your name Dave?
I don't speak to this.
Here we go. Dave and Tracy, new hosts here.
Yes, I've gone to a lot of the matches around
And you
USWA.
told me, and what do the fans always ask you
Oh,
about?
they're always asking me about the wrestling the way it used to be.
Wrestling the way it used to be. Lance,
Yeah,
you and I
I've
can
heard
relate
that.
to that.
And hey,
You better
there are
believe
a
it.
lot of cute guys that go to wrestling matches.
Well, thanks for telling me. What
They
about cute guys that wrestle?
There's a few.
Okay.
Okay, you're one of them.
Okay, thanks a lot. But anyway, So you came to me. Hey, that's not too bad now. You came to me, and I told her, I said, hey, you want to know what wrestling the way it used to be was like? Check out the USWA archives, because there's some great tapes. And that's what you did, right?
Watched a lot of tapes.
And so, which one did you pick out that we're going to watch today?
You?
Me?
Macho Man Randy Savage.
All right, let me give a little setup for this, because this match took place at Rupp Arena. Lance, you were at ringside. You're doing the commentary. Rupp Arena was sold out, 23,000 people. I was wrestling Macho Man Randy Savage, and they had two referees, an AWA referee and an NWA referee, and Jimmy Hart was at ringside, and Randy Savage's father was at ringside, and it was a tough match, and, well, why don't we watch wrestling the way it used to be.
Roll the tape.
Let's go back and see one of the classics from Stacy. He may have waited too late. Lawler kicks out at 2. Savage stood back to get the admiration of the people here. That may have cost him the match at that moment. And Lawler fired onto the concrete by Savage. As Savage came off, Lawler came up off the floor. He was sandbagging him, slammed a right to the midsection. Ooh. King pulls him back by the ring area, blasts him with a right hand. Two powerful gladiators. There's a backdrop on the concrete. Savage took it hard. The King jumps back in the ring. He's asking the referee, count him. Savage being counted. And he's just in with the help of Angelo Poffo and Jimmy Hart. Savage comes firing back. 20 minutes pass, 40 minutes to wrestle. 20 pass, 40 to wrestle. Randy Savage grabs Lawler hard up on the ring apron.
Only a matter of time.
It's not over, Jimmy. Once again, the Macho Man. An elbow. Right at the throat. Hangs him on the top turnbuckle. Lawler locked into the top turnbuckle. Savage slamming him in the midsection with that foot. Remember, the NWA title against the AWA title. Lawler headbutts Savage while Hart distracting the ref. It didn't happen the way Randy Savage wanted it. Big right hand from the King. Lawler blasted away. He may have punched himself out. We'll see if he gets him now or not. This may be his last best chance. He blasted him with a big right hand hard up on the rope. Angelo Poffo on the ring apron. Referee Jim Bunny grabs Hart. Savage grabs Lawler. Pile drives him. The referee's trying to keep Hart and Poffo out. Lawler from behind. He rolls Savage up. He got him.
Now that's wrestling the way it used to be.
Thank you. That's wrestling the way it used to be. Hey, I can still wrestle that way, you know. And I've got one question for you. What was that thing that kept coming on the screen? Said normal tracking.
I guess that just happened when I was making the copy. I don't know.
Keeping up with all of it, that's it. They were just tracking it.
I'd like some abnormal tracking next time.
We'll get it better next week.
Well, anyway, you know, I realize the fans love to see old matches like that, and I've given her...
Thank you, Tracy. That's great.
Thank you, Tracy.
Thank you, Dave.
I've given her some tapes from some of my archives, some of the USWA archives. Going to be seeing matches from Jackie Fargo, Tojo Yamamoto, Terry Funk, Jerry Jarrett, all the great stars from the past here in the USWA. And that's going to be a weekly feature, right?
Right.
All right, great. Now, I'm fixed to go up in the ring and show you that I can still wrestle the way it used to be, all right?
Okay,
here we go, all right.
We're looking forward to that as the King heads to the ring. Let's go to Tony Friedland. Tony.
We're set for more action. One fall with a 10-minute time limit. Introducing first, weighing 217 pounds, here is Tony Williams. His opponent, wrestling out of Memphis, Tennessee, weighing 242 pounds, the unified heavyweight champion of the world, Jerry the King Lawler. One fall, 10 minutes in time.
Okay, Tony.
Tony Williams with that blonde hair.
Yes, sir. As referee Bill Rush says, ring it. And the King in there against Tony Williams. Jerry with a size advantage. Tony worked very hard. Tony was a bodybuilder and competed in a lot of bodybuilding tournaments, as a matter of fact, before he ever started wrestling. And he really was a fine young athlete. Here's another one. We were talking about Brian Christopher. They started out as a tag team. New kids on the block. And we're talking about Brian's drop kick getting up even with his hand. And look at the King. Takes him off. And as they say in the business, threw him out like yesterday's garbage. Dumped him over in the corner. Tony Williams not happy about that. Comes back up. He's still ready to wrestle
He says there was too much oil on Tony's body. Just slid right off.
Slid right off of it. That's what it was. He didn't throw it. I should have known. That reminds me of Jerry Lawler from years ago. He didn't throw him that time, and he should have. I'm telling you, he held on and popped Lawler over, married him right into the rope, and the referee called for a break on it because Jerry's legs were over on the rope as they back to the center of the ring, circling. Tony Williams ties it up, collar and elbow. Lawler rushes him back into the ropes and a whip. Backdrop. Oh, he took him over. I think after seeing you're wrestling the way it used to be, the King wants to show everybody he's got. Oh, Williams caught him. Jerry bent down for a backdrop off that whip into the rope. And Tony Williams very quickly adjusted, grabbed him, and hammered him right down into the mat. And the crowd. Some of them hollering Tony, some of them hollering Jerry. In the air. Dumps him off to the side. Tony Williams. So far, Tony Williams has been impressive in the ability to stay in there with the King. Look at that. Williams is towering. Whoa. Lawler can't figure that one. He picked him up and, I mean, slammed him right in the middle of the ring. And Jerry is back up, ready to prove that that was a fluke. Takes Williams to the corner and fields him right out of the corner all the way across the ring. Look at that drop kick. King firing that left foot out. There's the old Fargo strut. What about it? He mentioned Jackie would be among some of the tapes that Stacy is going to be reviewing for us on her segment every week. And he had to show us the old Fargo strut. Look at Williams. He's hot. He goes in after Lawler. Lawler holds on. Jerry reverses him and wheels him out of the corner. big drop kick right up in the head. And again, Lawler down on it. Coming in, Tony Williams. He's looking, as he went in too quick. That happens, Stacy, when they think they've got it locked up. Lawler drops down with that fist, hammers him. Could be at 1, 2, 3. It is. The King comes through with a victory over Tony Williams. An excellent match. As young Tony, blonde hair and all, gave the King a battle, but he just didn't have quite enough to be able to finish him off. They shake hands in a heck of a match. Whoa! Uh-oh. That is not going to win any friends right there. Tony, mad at the outcome. He had it going, looking good, and after it was all over, he came up and nailed him from behind. Referee saying, hey, he just shook your hand and then nailed you from behind. That's what he did, King. We'll take time out. Be back in just a moment.
It's home cover-up time at Curlo Construction, and it's your chance to uncover big savings on the improvements your home needs. Right now, save up to $300 on Curlo's best 20-year asphalt fiberglass shingle roof. Save up to $800 on low-maintenance weather-beating siding. Call this number right now for a free, no-obligation home improvement estimate. And with 100% bank rate financing and no money down, Curlo has you covered. Take advantage of home cover-up specials from Curlo Construction, Memphis' #1 home improvement company.
In a city renowned for its art, strokes of brilliance are performed upon a canvas of red clay.
For a point, by the slimmest of margins, that's in.
At this tournament, you don't just out-hit your opponents. You outthink them. The French Open. Exclusive coverage starts Monday, May 26th on USA.
Get cable installed by May 21st and you're entered to win a trip to see the Atlanta Braves in June.
People have asked us, what makes a great steak sandwich? Well, it all starts right here, in America's heartland, where everyone knows it's all in how you slice the beef. Thin, real thin. Hardee's new tender steak sandwiches, sliced thin to be tender and juicy. There's the Philly steak, the deluxe, and even a steak and egg breakfast sandwich. Hardee's tender steak sandwiches. What will they think of next?
Knockout buys this week at Fleming's Champion of Sales, like this Benchcraft double recliner sofa with matching love seater recliner, just $9.99. Knockout prices, knockout terms at Fleming's Champion of Sales.
Men have given you furs, jewelry, anything this girl wants. With them boobs, she could get it.
Next, Jenny Jones. Monday at 3 on WMC TV5.
Sky 5, live, local, late breaking. Only on Action News 5, coverage you can count on every day.
They invaded theaters. Now they're invading TV. For every UFO skeptic.
I mean, why would they come here? I mean, what's the big deal about here?
There's a true believer.
I've been abducted by alien creatures. They're not here to make friends with us.
Do you believe in UFOs?
Rod Starnes checks out the Mid-South X-Files, an inside story, tomorrow on Action News 5 at 10. Coverage you can count on every day.
Don't let any star tell you they don't love being a star. You go to a restaurant, you get the best table. You go to a hotel, you get extra mints. Why, even Bell South treats me special. They gave me this new deal called Complete Choice. I get caller ID, call waiting, and tons of other features with my local phone service for one flat fee. Of course, my daughter says they do that for everybody, but what does she know? She's a star, too.
Bell South. It's all here.
Air Power, only on Action News 5.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, Dutch, who interrupted us early on, there's Brian's invitation.
He didn't mess the whole show up, did he?
Yeah, here comes
That's Spellbinder.
Spellbinder and Brockus out here. Let me get out and see what's on their mind.
Well, you know, Lance, I'm sure you, these idiots to my left, and these rednecks out there have been wondering where this gentleman has been. Well, to tell you the truth, it really isn't anybody's business where he's been. But there's been a gentleman that has approached us and needs our professional services, and Brockus and I have agreed to work with this gentleman.
Well, what's that mean? Does that mean somebody wants to pay you to beat somebody up? Is that what you're talking about?
No, see, Lance, you always look at the negative side of
That's
things.
negative. I just know your personality when money comes
Let's just say that there's a lot of changes going to be made in the next few weeks in the USWA. Ain't that right, Brockus?
Das ist richtig. Many changes in the USWA. Und ich will noch a few things hinzufügen. Mein Freund, mein Gentleman-Freund, Spellbinder und ich sind die neue Generation in der USWA.
You see, Lance, enough said. Things are going to be changing in the USWA. Brockus, myself, and a mystery partner have been signed to work matches in the area, and we're going to start there and take it away in a few weeks. So just stay tuned, because like I said, there's going to be a lot of changes in the USWA.
Okay, well, we're going to keep an eye on it, because I got to tell you, when those two guys get together, you're talking about a lot of muscle, a lot of brawn, and they're not the kind of guys that I simply would turn my back on. Well, pardon me, I'll be back.
Well?
Yep. Here's the Queenie.
She don't look too happy.
Hey, I don't see nothing funny, you low boys. You need to sit down and shut up.
Boy, I can tell you one thing, Reggie. You don't look too happy out here today. You come,
You just smiling, huh? You like that, don't you?
Well, no, I just always hate to see somebody in misery. You're not happy, huh?
No, I'm not happy. You know why? Because I was robbed.
You lost the belt. Now, hey.
I didn't lose nothing.
Whoa, what do you mean? Now, take it easy. You don't have the belt anymore. I've seen the king with it. You don't have it.
What? Get Jerry Lawler out here right now. Get him out here right now. I tell you what, it's your fault, you dumb.
Hey, now wait a minute. What are you doing jumping on her?
You can't blame that on me.
It's your fault that I don't have the belt.
No, I think you need to think again, bub. You're the one that lost that belt, not me.
If you was a man, I'd knock your teeth out.
Well,
it's not a problem. That's a problem making it proof. Girl, you back.
Is it my fault Jerry Lawler's a better wrestler than you are?
Hey, let me tell you something.
Is it my fault he's a better wrestler than you? I don't think so. I'll tell you what, he's a better king than you are, too. You never were a king. You couldn't have been a king. It took me to try to make you a king. I'll tell you what, maybe I'm fired, but you're fired.
Get the hell out of my face.
Wait a minute, whoa. Wait a minute, Reggie. I can remember when you won the title, she was instrumental. I didn't see you firing it. Let's take a look. Now, just take a look at this before you say any more. Take a look at what's happening right here. Now, everybody keep their eye on it. And look, there's Queenie up there, Jerry Lawler wrestling, and from behind, Queenie right in the eyes. Lawler is down, Reggie's on top. 1, 2, 3. We had a new unified champion. There it is. And I didn't see you talking about firing her when you won the title.
Hey, that is a Dr. Tape. I don't know what Jerry Lawler has done to pay the people to how did he do that?
Wait a minute. Quit that kind of stuff. Now.
I won that belt by myself, fair and square. I didn't need no help from this low budget.
All right.
Well, I tell you what, I've decided one thing. I need to go talk to the real king and see if he wants a real queen just like me.
I tell you what I want everybody to do. Take a look right here and see what happened in this last match. After he won it, this is how he ended up losing it. referee is down. And Powder was a repeat, going to get Lawler, but it got Reggie. 1, 2, 3 after the cover, and we have a new unified heavyweight title holder, Jerry the King Lawler. Hey, what's good for the goose, good for the gander. You just ended up. She helped you, and then she hurt you.
Why did you have to show that tape?
I wanted everybody to see exactly what happened in those two.
I don't need you no more. You fired, you low boy. You can't even do a job. You know what? I'm going to get me a new queen. I'm going to get me a new queen. Next time y'all see me out here, I'm going to get rid of you, you low budget, because you ain't worth the time. You can't even wash my socks, you low budget.
Okay.
You don't want to mess with me, Reggie, because you weren't no king until this queen hit town, baby. So you just trot on out that door, because this queen is staying and that king is history.
Well, I'm going to tell you one thing.
Wow.
She tough enough. I believe what she said. Let's go right now to Tony Friedman. Check what's happening on the road, Tony.
I want to tell you one more time about all the great action coming up along the USWA Tour, like beginning this Wednesday night, West Helena, Arkansas, at the Lady Luck Casino. Every Wednesday night, Wednesday, at the Lady Luck Casino right there at the Pavilion, West Helena, Arkansas. All kicks off at 8 p.m. All the top stars signed for this Wednesday night. Also, USWA Championship Wrestling, Stacy will be on hand, and she will be participating in the special autograph session this Wednesday night as a part of the big card, Lady Luck Casino. Lance, Lady Luck Casino, the fans up there are great. I cannot wait to get there this Wednesday night.
I'll tell you, that's going to be every Wednesday night, and that is absolutely one where the family really has a heck of a time down there, because there's plenty of entertainment for the kids. They got movies down there and all of that. Every Wednesday they'll be right there. Fun City.
Indeed it is. Thursday night we're going to be in Tuckerman, Arkansas. Thursday night, May 8th, Too Sexy Brian Christopher, Superstar Bill Dundee, Baracus the Spellbinder. Save $1 on advance tickets at the Bank of Tuckerman and Carmart. That's this Thursday night, May 8th, Tuckerman, Arkansas. Then Friday night, May the 9th, we're going to be in Caruthersville, Missouri at Casino Astor with a big 14-man battle royal. Friday night, May 9th, 7:30 p.m., Caruthersville. Lance, we were in Caruthersville a couple of weeks ago. Sellout crowd. We're looking to do it again this Friday night.
I know that everybody's looking forward to you coming back up there, too. I was glad to hear about Tuckerman in there. It's been a while in Tuckerman, so that'll be a good one, too.
Great fans in both of those cities. Also, Friday night, May 16th, Collierville, Tennessee. The Collision in Collierville, the first stop on the citywide tour at the Collierville High School. The USWA Express is going to be rolling into Collierville Friday night, May the 16th, 7:30 p.m. Then rounding out the on-tour, Saturday night, May 17th, 7:30 p.m., Parsons, Tennessee, at the Riverside High School, the King Jerry Lawler, Coco Beware the Birdman, King Mabel, King Cobra, all signed. Saturday night, May 17th, 7:30 in Parsons at Riverside High. Lance Russell, tell us a little bit more about the big show coming up in Collierville.
Yeah, I've got Kevin Christian out here with us, too. And, you know, I've been thinking about that deal. You were talking about that whole package, Kevin, was $15, and that included the bus ride with Brian and the stars, and Stacy, I think, is going to be on that ride. The King said he would be there, plus the fact there's going to be prizes, and then Brian is going to be giving somebody that jacket. And a ticket to the matches out there.
And the ticket, and you forgot, they're also going to get a complimentary yogurt from our good friends at Flippers. Well, what I want to do real quick, Lance, is that Brian Christopher actually was wanting to come out here right now, but you saw what happened earlier with Oxford and so forth, so he's not going to be able to come out here. We are having him taken care of, but I wanted to let everybody know that Brian Christopher, he's still going to be at the Fair on the Square this afternoon at 1 o'clock in Carterville, Tennessee. I just wanted to let everybody know that despite what happened, Brian, he said that he will be there regardless, no matter.
For those that didn't see it, Kevin, just let me say, Ox Brody came in here from behind with a chain, bashed him with him, and busted his face open.
Yeah, and like I said, he was, he's bleeding pretty bad. We got him taken care of. We ran him down to the minor medical clinic, and they're getting him all taken care of, and he will be at the Fair on the Square this afternoon. Good. Like you said, that bus ride, we're looking forward to it, and we want to invite everybody out there Friday night, May 16th, to the first ever citywide tour with USWA.
Okay, thanks for coming out, Kevin, and good luck on it. I know it's a great idea. Everybody's interested in seeing how it all goes. Be looking forward to that college one. We'll take time out. We've got action. It'll be in the ring in just a moment. I'm hoping.
Cab-forward design means these Dodge cars offer you more. More in terms of room, comfort, and stability. Now we've designed a way to give you something less. Less in the way of monthly payments when you select our lowest interest rates ever for 60 months on Neon, Stratus, and Intrepid ES. Or get up to $1,500 cash back. Announcing the National Dodge Sale. It's never been easier to get into the cars that changed everything. See the friendly Dodge dealer near you.
Can I have your attention, please?
Hey, what's up?
I got a big announcement to make.
Are we getting new hats?
No, we're introducing fresh stuffed pitas at Wendy's.
Yeah? Now, Wendy's has pitas in 4 delicious varieties like Garden Ranch chicken, overflowing with crisp vegetables and big chunks of tender chicken.
Really fill them up.
Chicken Caesar with shredded Parmesan and 2 veggie pitas, classic Greek with feta cheese and garden veggie.
These are great.
Come in and try Wendy's new fresh stuffed pitas.
So that hat thing's not going to happen?
No.
You know, I've been in Memphis a long time. Bill Blake Insurance has too. If you have never checked out the hometown boys at Bill Blake Insurance, then you're missing a Memphis tradition. Respect, service, and good value is part of doing business at Bill Blake Insurance.
Buying car insurance can be confusing, but not at Bill Blake Insurance. They can answer all your questions, and you only make 1 payment per month.
I sing the blues all over the world, but I always come home and I always see the hometown boys at Bill Blake Insurance. At Bill Blake Insurance, he's from Memphis.
Gertie, I've been down here at Royal Furniture doing these May markdowns all day long. I'm exhaustionized, and they just told me there's 10 more trucks on the way. Why, Gert, they got a sofa a lot better than what you're renting, and it's only $2.99. And they got a 3-piece living room set for just $4.99, and they got a 12-piece contemporary home package with a sofa and a love seat and the tables and the chair. You get it all for just $9.99 at Royal during the May markdowns. These big markdowns in May at Royal, will you call everybody? My nickel run out.
Back on the USWA, ready for more hot action inside the ring. Scheduled for 1 fall with a 10-minute time limit. Introducing first, weighing 216 pounds, here is Ripley Prim.
Dutch. Oh, what do you mean giving here? What are you doing out? You're out here to wrestle, and
Lance,
that's what you're out here.
I hate to tell you this, but you absolutely suck.
Oh, well, now you're entitled to your opinion.
You
but keep it to yourself.
absolutely
I'm not
suck.
interested.
And you know what her name is? Her name is Stacy, not Tracy. You don't even know her name. This is the the horriblest job of broadcasting I've ever seen in my life. And not only do you suck, Stacy, you suck too.
Will you just knock it off?
No, you're not going to tell me nothing. Now listen, why don't you put some clothes on out here? That's what you need to do.
Why don't you go do what you're supposed to do?
I'm going to go do what I do. But let me tell you, give me this mic. This is what I want you, and this is what I want you to do, because I talk more in my sleep than you do out here. Listen, I want y'all to sit here and don't say a word. Don't you say one word during my match. No, you just do what I tell you to.
Take care of what you're supposed to do.
You sit out here and you don't say a word, because all you and all Bimbo can do here, all Madonna can do here, is mess my match up. You sit here in total silence. I'm going to whoop that boy into next week, and then I'll see how y'all do this. Don't you say a word.
Okay, Lance, the opponent for Ripley Prim headed into the ring area, wrestling out of Oil Trough, Texas, weighing 251 pounds, the Dirty Dutchman, Dutch Mantel. 1 fall, 10 minutes in time.
dumbest idea and the stupidest excuse for trying to be calling yourself an athlete competing in anything. Yeah, pick up the belt, pick up the whip. That's what you need to do, is pick up the whip. I want to tell you, that's the dumbest idea I've ever done.
Didn't I tell you to shut up?
The match is over with and you shut up. That's the dumbest idea. NBC tried it once with a football game, and it was the biggest rating flop there ever was.
I'll tell you, you and Stacey are the biggest rating flops in television history, if you ask me.
Nobody asked you. Nobody asked you anything. We didn't. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Is the commissioner back there, Elliot Pollock? See if the commissioner's back there. I want to get him to tell your business. I don't have to ask you everything that I do out here. Commissioner, I just want to tell you this. This guy has come out here, tried to ruin the show 3 or 4 times. All right, now come on, Dutch. Now, see, that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. Now, I want to tell you something right now, Commissioner. And no, it's not your fault. But if this guy shows up here next week, I'm not. I absolutely am not going to show up here. Hey, wait
a minute. You mean if I'm here next week, you're not going to be here?
You got it, buddy. And
you're not going to be here?
Heck no.
Let me tell you one thing.
You can do anything about it.
Let me tell you one thing, you antique fossil. You park yourself in that easy boy recliner and you crank it down into Super Loser next week at your TV, at your house, because I'm going to be here. And if you think I'm not going to be here, because ain't nothing you can do about it anyway, because I fought with all of USWA management, I'm not afraid of none of you. And I dang sure ain't afraid of you. You stay home, because all I can say, Dirty Dutch, I own this place.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you. Yeah, like,
I won't be here.
I absolutely
He's here, I'm not here.
Don't need that. I'll walk out of here right now if it wasn't unprofessional. And we're going to take time out. We'll be back in just a moment.
Covington Pike Chrysler's hottest sale of the year.
That's right, Bobby. Covington Pike Chrysler Plymouth has new 97 minivans on sale from $15,995 with automatic and air.
Are you sure it's the hottest sale?
Absolutely.
It's really hot. 1997 minivans with automatic air and stereo on sale now from only $15,995. $15,995.
Hey, the hot dogs are done. Did you bring a fork?
Oh, yeah. Yummy.
Covington Pike, Chrysler Plymouth on Covington Pike, Memphis.
Thank you, Mike.
Every year, they come to the Lone Star State to pay tribute to one of the greatest players in the history of golf and win the tournament that bears his name. From USA Sports, the GTE Byron Nelson Classic on USA.
Get cable installed by May 21st and you're entered to win a trip to see the Atlanta Braves in June.
People have asked us, what makes a great steak sandwich? Well, it all starts right here, in America's heartland, where everyone knows it's all in how you slice the beef. Thin, real thin. Hardee's new tender steak sandwiches, sliced thin to be tender and juicy. There's the Philly steak, the deluxe, and even a steak and egg breakfast sandwich. Hardee's tender steak sandwiches. What will they think of next?
When I was a kid, I made myself a promise. If I ever made it, I'd give something back. So when I got into the NBA, I decided to organize charity events for underprivileged kids. And Bell South helped me do it. They set me up with a memory card and another phone line for my computer and my fax. I tell kids, you can be anything if you believe in yourself. Unless you're 5'3" and you want to play pro basketball, you have to be crazy to believe that.
Bell South. It's all here.
Okay, a guy that doesn't go around like Dirty Dutch Mantel, pushing his mug out there and rapping and using and running his mouth off. Flash Flanagan has asked for a little interview time. Flash, a very decent kind of a guy. And
what in the world?
that is not Flash Flanagan. That is sweet music man, Billy Joe Travis. I want to tell you, Billy, what you've done, busting those guitars over Flash Flanagan's head.
Les, first of all, you ain't gonna tell me nothing. Now, second of all, I gotta tell you something. I guess you noticed I got a new hat, and I know you people heard of Captain Mantel.
Captain and who?
Wait a second, wait a second. This is my interview time.
We don't have to wait. Let's do it right now.
We ain't gonna do nothing right now. I'm out here to sing a song. So you get on back there while I sing it.
Flanagan grabs the guitar after he pushed the sweet music man down. And he's got it.
You've known me for 10 years, and you know I'm a great wrestler. Let me tell you something. B.B. King gave me that guitar, and if you hurt that guitar in any way, I am going to bust your head right now.
Billy Travis threatening Flash Flanagan.
You want this guitar, Billy? You want this? Whoa. Well, get in the ring and get it from me.
Well, there's an invitation. You want the guitar? Get in the ring. See if you can take it away from him.
Lance, let me tell you one thing, and I want you to listen up. Punk, you don't deserve to be in the same ring as me. You couldn't beat me on your best day and my worst day, Punk. I promise you can't beat me.
Well, he's got the guitar, and Billy Travis is going to have to get in the ring and wrestle him to see if he can get it. We're going to take time out. We'll be back in just one moment.
Are you looking for luxury at an affordable price in your next car? Then come on over to Lumina, loaded with extras. Chevrolet's premier sedan offers room, comfort, and for a limited time, $750 cash back. And Lumina comes with a fuel-conscious 3.4-liter V6 engine, dual airbags, front and rear stabilizer bars, and powered door locks and steering. So come on over to luxury, quality, and affordability. See the new 97 Lumina only at your local Chevy dealer.
Don't let any star tell you they don't love being a star. You go to a restaurant, you get the best table. You go to a hotel, you get extra mints. Why, even Bell South treats me special. They gave me this new deal called Complete Choice. I get caller ID, call waiting, and tons of other features with my local phone service for one flat fee. Of course, my daughter says they do that for everybody, but what does she know? She's a star, too. Bell South. It's all here.
At the Happy Hawker, you'll find all kinds of merchandise at incredible savings. If you like to pay reasonable prices when you buy jewelry, diamonds, musical instruments, cameras, TVs, VCRs, tools, and guns. If you're the kind of person who really searches for just the right gift at just the right price, then you may make a great pawn shopper. Need cash? See us for the lowest rates on loans with the area's only drive-in loan department. Visit either Happy Hawker location, 975 East Parkway South, or our new Superstore at 299 North Cleveland.
Fleming's Champion of Sales brings you great leather savings on this comfy, casual leather sofa. Available in 5 colors, just $5.99. Special terms, too. You're the gold medal winner at Fleming's Champion of Sales.
Woo, Ellen DeGeneres' girlfriend left us confused.
I was not gay before I met her.
That confuses me. Are you born gay, or do you choose to be gay? How can you be a lesbian and fall in love with a man? Next, Oprah.
Monday at 4 on WMC TV5. Weekend coverage you can count on, only on Action News 5.
Main event time today on USWA Championship Wrestling, scheduled for the expiration of our time. Introducing first, soon to be making his way to the ring area, wrestling out of Hollywood, California, here he is, the movie star himself, Mike Samples. His opponent, wrestling out of Indianapolis, Indiana, weighing 227 pounds, Flash Flanagan. One fall over to the expiration of our time.
Flash Flanagan. Mike Samples got the aftermath of a little problem between Flanagan and Travis as Flanagan came out just absolutely firing at Mike Samples, ran him down. Samples trying to fight his way back out. Look at that Flash go, Stacy.
Flash is taking his frustrations out on Samples.
Whoa, boy, you got that right. And Samples, he's a big, tough guy. He's trying to battle his way back into this as Flanagan hit that ring. Brought Billy Joe Travis's guitar out with him so he knows where it is while he's out in the ring. And Sample hammering away. Our time is running down on this match. A double leg takedown on Samples, and Samples rolls right back up. Superior weight. And when they're on the mat rolling around, it's going to be Samples with the advantage. Flash Flanagan going after him, foot in the chest, as referee Bill Rugg checking on him. We're running out of time, and here comes Billy Joe Travis. Flanagan sees him, jumps down, grabs the guitar. Billy Travis, cost Flash Flanagan the match as he jumped out, and so Samples would be the beneficiary of that particular decision, and Billy Joe Travis interrupting the match in there. Our time is running out, and I may not see you next week, and we may not
see you.
Well, I'll see you, but I may not see you out here, that's for sure. We got to get out of here. Appreciate you coming with us. For Stacy, Lance Russell saying bye-bye, everybody.
The announcers on this program are selected and paid by parties other than this station, namely the promoters of USWA Championship Wrestling.